Hello again, boy. Little Hudson. Just over here, just got home from work. It's the same day. It was September 23rd, 2021. It's a Wednesday. And, yeah, I watched that video again. I don't know what I was talking about, taxes or something at the end. Maybe I'm not that sharp in the morning. Maybe I'm just not that sharp in general. I don't know. I might be stupid. I'm going to go ahead and try to lean this here. Let's see what I'm doing here. You and your mom went out to go have dinner with the grandparents. It's like an hour drive from here. They're in Goodyear. That's where it is. We're in Chandler, you know. Anyway, I have the whole house to myself. The dog's over there. I don't know. She's laying down somewhere. Little Charlie. You'll get to see her eventually. But the whole house to myself. I can do anything I want. What I should do is the dishes. Gotta clean your little bottles here, you know. So if you can hear that sound, I'm sure you can. It's the sink. Hey, look. It's alright. I know that sounds annoying. I could probably just turn it off, actually. Fuck. I dropped the nipple in the sink. So anyway. Yeah, it was a long day. Good day at work, I'd say. One garage door got ripped off the tracks. That was kind of cool. I didn't do it, of course. Just let it be known. I'm probably the best forklift driver you've ever seen in your life, and you'll ever see in your life. Never broke shit. No accidents. No nothing. And we're not just lifting pallets, it's like racks of glass. 7296 sheets of glass, that's inches. They're like 6,000 pounds. I'm probably closer to 5,000, really. Or these cradles of vinyl, these extrusions, they're like 20 feet long. Doing all sorts of weird shit. Yeah, my one guy, Mike, I've trained him the best I could. Maybe that's a lie. Maybe I didn't do the best I could. But what I did do should have been sufficient, Let's put it that way. That boy keeps breaking shit. Breaking glass, it's very expensive. The company frowns on that. That sort of behavior is not well received. But hey, what are you gonna do? Fire him? Don't want to fire him. That's not my decision to make, really. Yeah, it was a hard day, But let the record still stand with me suggesting some sort of higher education. You don't want to work in a factory. Trust me, you don't want to work in the factory. It's not bad, it is bad. A lot of people would consider it bad. And I wouldn't suggest it to anyone in particular. It is good, hard, honest work, I've done a lot worse things for less money. I've done a lot more fun things for less money, too. Used to grow weed out in Colorado. That was pretty cool. That was good fun. That's a whole different story. That thing there. The gist of the story is I should have been getting paid more than $14 an hour. At the time, it wasn't the worst. It was actually the most money I'd ever made. But in retrospect, I should have been getting paid a lot more, and that's why I left, really. I felt like I should be getting something. So, I got myself something. Sometimes you gotta give yourself a raise, you gotta do something different. It's really easy to get stuck somewhere, to get comfortable, to get used to doing something, and then you stay there just because you know that you can do it. And, you really gotta challenge yourself sometimes, especially when you're young. You have plenty of time to recover. I'm 31. Who knows how old you are, but you gotta challenge yourself. It's a good way to learn and grow. It's hard. It's hard to challenge yourself. You don't want to challenge yourself, but you have to. You know, if you don't, then you're just going to be stagnant. You're just going to be a bum. Always afraid of failure. Maybe afraid of success. With success comes more responsibility, more challenges, more fucking mosquitoes in your house. Fuck. You know, it can be hard, it can be scary, but the rewards are worth it. One of my buddies, he was asking me a couple weeks ago, how come you're not motivated solely by money? I said, that's the only thing I don't get, because he's very much money oriented. And, there's a balance, you gotta find that balance. And that's really what it is, the pursuit of happiness. Maybe, you gotta get paid what you gotta get paid. You need money. There's no two ways about that. You need the money. But sometimes is it really worth, taking that next step up, maybe go from where I am to a supervisor? I don't want to be a supervisor. They make a little more money. But fuck, their job sucks, dude. It seems so boring, answering emails, dealing with office politics, and trying not to offend people. Fuck that. Not a big fan of changing myself to suit someone else's preferences. That's not real. That's not genuine. They're all just playing a game, A stupid game. Everybody's playing the same stupid game for some reason. They don't even have to. Just in case one person wants to make a complaint or something, everybody has to walk around on eggshells and pretend that they're something other than what they are. Something I figured out way late in life. Maybe not way late, but it took me a while. Adults don't know anything. We're all just bumbling through this world, trying to figure out how to make it to tomorrow. How to make it to next year, maybe. Maybe tomorrow is pretty secured. But fuck, throwing soap everywhere. Yeah, just because somebody's a CEO doesn't mean they've got their life figured out. That's not how it works. You don't just achieve CEO status. It's like not everybody can be the president of the United States of America. I guess technically, legally, just about anybody, any citizen can. But that's not how it works. It's not. If you work really hard at it, and you try really hard, you do your best, you can achieve. That's not how the world works. It's kind of close. It's for a lot of things it is that way. But some people just have certain advantages that you will not be able to compete with. And that's okay. That's what you have certain advantages that other people can't compete with. And that's alright. You don't have to be the general. Maybe you're just a badass lieutenant or whatever. I don't know much about the military ranking system or army or whatever. I never did none of that. But some people just would probably be a shitty general, but a phenomenal lieutenant. You know what I mean? Gotta stay in your lane. What the current sort of what is that, a phrase? I don't know, I'm stupid. I'm trying to wash dishes right now too. Anyway, I say that a lot. Looks like I'm up to 9 minutes. Hey, if somebody stumbles upon this YouTube channel and you're just watching this shit, hey, I hope you'll like it. I'm just here having a little conversation with my son in the future, but in the present. Whoa. It's not really a conversation, it's just lecturing. I'll probably lecture a lot. Or I'll probably just mindlessly mumble while I do stupid shit. Ramble is probably a better word, not mumble. I try not to mumble. I used to mumble a lot. Sometimes I still kind of, fumble with my words. was never a good public speaker. I never did that. I don't even like talking to a lot of people, really. That's okay. That's okay. See, look at that. I'm like kind of stupid. I don't even speak that well. And I still manage to find a woman to love me. That's your mom. She's pretty. She has a good job. I don't want any excuses. Life's not that hard, really. I know that's a stupid ass thing to say, but hey, sometimes it feels like life's pretty easy. And that's great. As a whole, you know. And there are certain moments where, you know, I kind of wish I was like dying or like dead. Or, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been pretty down in the dumps a few times. Sometimes life can be extremely difficult. Some years are extremely difficult. Overall, though, you know, this is a pretty wild experience. Being alive in the first place is kind of a fucking trip. If you really think about it. Like, what are we doing here? We're not going to answer that question. Just got to keep doing it. It all goes back to the pursuit of happiness. What else makes sense? Not a whole lot else. What else are you doing? Pursuing sorrow? No. You don't want to do that. Nothing to gain from that. Pursue happiness. Real happiness. Not drugs or fucking none of that bullshit. Maybe a little. Just, I don't want to rule out every possibility. Or any possibility. I don't know. You can't rule them all out. Maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.